Hello. How are you? So Mr. Andrew Wood sent in 10 best things to do in Blackpool, which caught my eye just because I don't know what Blackpool is. What to do in Blackpool? It sounds kind of like a scary, like dark, a black pool. Ooh. I don't know. Is it like Liverpool, but spooky?
The British coastal resort of Blackpool is
That doesn't look spooky. This looks awesome. Coastal resort?
one of Europe's great destinations.
Being from Indiana, I never heard those words. What is a coastal resort?
Boasting excellent entertainment options,
Looks awesome.
superb natural landscape, and an
Okay, I thought this was a slide at first.
outstanding food scene. Located on the Irish Sea coast of England, it is known for its Pleasure Beach, an old-school amusement park
Pleasure.
with vintage wooden roller coasters and other fun rides. With an abundance of award-winning attractions, Blackpool has something for everyone. Before we get into the top 10 things to do in Blackpool, we've included
Here's some crazy slides.
links in the description to various discount codes and links to
And
resources of
coasters.
things to do, so make sure you check those out. At number 10 is Sea Life Blackpool.
Ooh.
Home to a wonderful variety of aquatic animals, Sea Life Blackpool is a perfect
What the heck? I literally have like 3 different flies chasing each other around. What is going on in my freaking kid's room? Someone needs to take care of this. This is ridiculous.
destination for a family day out. Discover an amazing collection of sea creatures.
This is always really trippy. I haven't had the pleasure of going through these tunnels very often, but when you do, they're very cool. Very cool, especially when a shark swims right above you.
And head to the interactive rock pools for one of the many hands-on experiences. See and touch live sea creatures like starfish, crabs, anemone, and more. Then learn about native creatures on the shorelines of the Northwest. There are daily talks, behind-the-scenes tours, and you can even watch live feedings at this great attraction for all the family. Number 9
Jellyfish are weird.
is Blackpool Pleasure Beach. First founded in 1896, Blackpool Pleasure Beach is
I would think that was some kind of adult area. They gotta be like, all right, kids, you're staying home. We're going to Pleasure Beach.
undoubtedly one of Britain's favorite seafront amusement parks. Spend the day screaming on white-knuckle roller coasters like Avalanche, Big Dipper, and the big one, right on the breezy seafront. There are height restrictions on the bigger rides, but there are plenty of rides and amusements for small children, so they won't feel left out. With its combination of thrill rides, water rides, amusements, and shows, there is something for everyone. At number 8 is Blackpool Zoo. Blackpool Zoo opened in 1972 and is set in 32 acres of English parkland, just a couple miles from the Blackpool Tower. The zoo is home to an exciting range of animals, from tigers and gorillas to elephants and sea lions. A visit to Blackpool Zoo can go beyond what you'd usually expect from a zoo, with a series of hands-on exciting animal experiences. The zoo also has a children's farm with goats, donkeys, alpacas, and sheep, making a great day out for all the family.
Look at that guy.
Number 7 is
So you can pet an alpaca? That'd be an experience.
Stanley Park. Stanley Park is 260 acres of picturesque greenery and is located a mile east of the promenade. The park is a perfect spot for a stroll, but it also has lots of other points of interest. From the beautiful marble fountain,
Kind of a gloomy day, but I guess that's pretty common in like that area, huh? But it does look very cool.
to the model village, the boating lake close by is lovely, and on its southwest shore is a neoclassical bandstand, surrounded by amphitheater seating. Kids have plenty to do in Stanley Park, including ride the bumper boats, play crazy golf, and catch a miniature train.
What is crazy golf? Is that mini golf?
At number 6 is the North Pier. North Pier is one of Blackpool's most popular attractions, with
the
regular
birds.
shows, a Victorian sun lounge, and a number of bars and
Are those birds or am I crazy?
cafes. The North Pier is located on Blackpool's promenade,
Is that water?
around a 5-minute walk from the Blackpool Information Centre. The attraction is the oldest and longest of
Those are
Blackpool's
birds.
3 coastal piers, and juts out for half a kilometre. It was built in the 1860s as a promenade, but was later expanded to include theatres and bars. Number 5 is Madame Tussauds Blackpool. The Blackpool branch of the well-known Madame Tussauds
These are fake people.
has a
okay.
fantastic supply of stars, rendered as surprisingly lifelike waxworks. Get up close and personal with your favorite comic
That guy's not real?
book characters in the Marvel superhero display, or grab a selfie with the Queen herself in the best of British. There are stars from music, British TV, international film, and sport, all in displays that allow you to pose with the figures. At number 4 is Blackpool Tramway. A mainstay of the promenade since 1885, the Blackpool Tramway is one of the oldest tram systems in the world, and the last of the UK's first generation of tramways. The line is 11 miles long, beginning at Fleetwood Ferry in the north and ending at the Stargate on the
I've never taken one of these.
edge of the Ribble estuary. If you'd like to travel on one of the many elegant old trams, there are heritage services on
So why do they build trams instead of buses? Are they powered by these lines up here, I guess? So you never have to feel them?
weekends, bank holidays, and certain weekdays, as well as during the illuminations in autumn. Number 3 is the Winter Gardens. The Winter Gardens is an enormous entertainment center that first opened in 1878 and houses the Opera House, one of the largest theaters in the UK, with a capacity of 3,000.
Damn.
This is just one of the multitude of auditoriums and halls at the Winter Gardens, including the Empress Ballroom. Any day of the week, any time of the year, there will be concerts, dance performances, comedy shows, musicals, exhibitions, and trade shows at this spectacular Grade 2 listed complex. At number 2 is the Big One. The Big One is a famous steel roller coaster located at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. The ride opened to the public on May 28, 1994, and was at the time the tallest.
I don't know, it's kind of disconcerting how you can see like all these. It looks like parts of the roller coaster fell off.
To the public on May 28, 1994, and was at the time the tallest roller coaster in the world.
Oh, wow.
Such is the size of this iconic roller coaster that its colossal frame is now as much of the fixture of Blackpool's skyline as the Blackpool Tower. The first drop, which feels like it takes an eternity to reach, is 62 meters high, and on the way down, you'll reach speeds of 74 miles per hour. This really is one of the most exciting rides in the UK, and certainly worth a visit when in Blackpool. And at number 1 is the Blackpool Tower. The Blackpool Tower was unrivaled in 1894 and still has the highest man-made observation point in the northwest of the UK.
Well, it's a lot smaller than it looked at first. Like, these people are way bigger than I thought they'd be.
This 158-meter iron tower was inspired by the
I thought that people would be able to be like in this thing. This like tower right here. I thought a person could go up there and look out.
Eiffel Tower, and is made from more than 2,500 tons of iron. Catch the lift to the top to gaze out at the beautiful Irish Sea and get a unique bird's-eye view of Blackpool itself.
That's
While on
cool.
clear days, you can see as far as North Wales, the
Man,
Lake
that's scary how it's just all glass.
District, and the Isle of Man.
No railing.
The brave amongst you can also try out the glass floor, where you can peek straight down to the streets below.
This kid's trying to jump through it.
So that sums up our top 10 things to do in Blackpool. We hope you enjoyed.
Well, it's not as scary as I thought it would be. It's actually quite nice. Blackpool. Oh, that's cool. I like Blackpool. Now I know. Blackpool. Where do you want to go? I want to go to Blackpool. Thank you, Andrew, for sending that in. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.